Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These
Let's
people
talk
are family.
to... Oh, where'd they
I
go?
hope it feels that way for you too.
Sandwich. Like your hat.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
A little bit.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant
Why,
bringing
thank
that
you.
artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Till I took a blaster to the knee. These artifacts all came out of caves?
Second one was on Cohh, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Damn. What do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence.
It's very Mass Effect,
Did
isn't
it
it?
feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
I know it's important. I can feel it.
It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just
I mean,
need
I
to
am the
figure
main
out
character
how
in the
and
game.
why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much, Texas Long Rifle, for the 5 bomb. Really appreciate that, America. Thank you for that. And then I just saw one of my mods say earlier when we were talking about how IGN US gave this game a 7 of 10, and then like IGN Spain like gave it a 10 of 10. IGN Spain's YouTube account liked a comment calling IGN US Sony shills.
You okay?
Sorry, I thought that was funny. What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation.
Oh.
After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
And unfortunately, because I stole from his organization, he said the only way I could join is if I pledged to wear underwear on my head the entire time I was here. And here we are. All right. Let's keep
Take
going.
care of yourself.
All right, where's Quark? Look at that hair swoosh. Oh my God. What is that?
Marry me all over.
Oh my God. Did you make this? It's oh, delicious. Oh, it's crunchy too. Oh, that is beautiful. Nice job, baby. I did just, yeah. Well, let me get an actual bite of that. Mmm. Mmm. Good job, baby. Mmm. 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 Great. Hey.
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid
that's
for
good.
itself at this point. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Oh, for those that don't know, my wife makes really good bread, and I am very much what you would call a bread guy. I love good bread. Oh my Lord, dude. Good bread is one of my favorite foods. End of story. You need to tell the robot to join your crew or he won't follow you? Really? Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Appreciate it. I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Ooh, okay. You think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Sure, I see lights and hear music all the time. It's a non-stop party in my head. Let's do it.
Well, clearly the sarcasm center of your brain is intact. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
This isn't where I'd expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up.
That's a great
Stroud
line.
Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge
Is this
home
G-Man?
as
Yes.
much as anywhere else.
What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
What's your role in Constellation besides, just paying everybody?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet.
Okay.
Someone has to fund all
I
this,
guess that
and all
answers
my
that.
success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Until next time.
I'm going to be honest. This guy sounds right now a little bit in the too good to be true column. Maybe that's me just looking into it too much. But it definitely makes me wonder if there's other reasons he's here. I'm definitely, his intentions are not, I would say, probably not as pure as he's making them out to be. But we'll see. Maybe he's just a super cool dude. We'll see. Okay. What I'm doing when I look over all these items is I'm looking at the value and the mass, and if it looks decent, then I pick it up. But generally, if it's not like 300 to 1, then we kind of miss it. Now, he said specifically there was something about like building large-scale industrial things here. What crafting station is that? let's see if we can find it. Is it in here? Maybe it's in here. No, it's not in here. There's this room. Got a pharma lab. It's not a bench. No bench in here. That's a bathroom. What's in here? Dude's room. Now, apparently, we want to read and look at every single book in this game because we got a quest from reading one of them earlier. So, note for you on your playthrough, read every book you find. I've not been doing that up until now, and frankly, now I'm wondering if we missed anything. Exotic wood decoration. Phrasing. Okay, nothing here. That goes out. I love the little Apollo thing. That's cool. Alright, save. Talk to you.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
I could use you on my crew, Vasco.
Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Manage your crew. Review and change your assignments between your ship and outpost. Different crew have different skills which enhance your ships or outposts. Okay, he's assigned to my ship. Cool. So he has... How do I look at what these are? I can't, like, easily look what these are in here? That's weird. Huh. That's strange. Okay. Alright, girl. Let's make this happen.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
That's some side-eye if I've ever seen it. How well known is
I
Constellation?
don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. Hmm? I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
Okay. What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself.
You know,
It
water,
doesn't take a lot to
not
realize
optional.
we're dealing with something
Is your door
extraordinary.
downstairs? We'll see.
Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some
Come on,
old-fashioned
on your
detective
feet.
work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock.
Yes, ma'am.
That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Okay. Let's
A
run through
volunteer
these real
force,
quick. We
then.
did these before
They're
we
always
reloaded.
looking for... My contact is... We have to assume that... But
And
most
now
people,
we're doing
an odd-looking...
this. Have to admit, I'm excited. My first mission.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works.
She sounds like Diana
And
from
listen,
Hitman. She does.
Whatever you were before, or whatever you do once
Agent
you're out
47.
there, I don't care.
A little younger.
So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood. You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Understood.
Good.
Latitude.
Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Whoa! Oh, hey, Texas Long Rifle, if you're still in here. For the record, brother, thank you very much for that message. I really do appreciate it. And I didn't actually mean that in any negative way at all. We have family down there. So, no, that was not yeah, I thank you for the clarification. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you for your service. Yeah, awesome, dude. And thank you for your support as well. Really do appreciate it.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did...
All right, we're going to save it. Can I get drunk? Drink? Do I have other things I can drink? Was that it? Oh. Not really. I'm going to save that. Yep.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did...
Let's do this, man. I'm ready to do some stuff. Have you gotten to base building? No, but we just got the mission too. Yep. Centurion Arsenal in the residential district sells cool guns. Thank you. We'll check them out before we go next here. I think are we in the residential district? It's the mass district. Hold on. Yeah, this way. Over this way. Oh, this is a whole, like, place we can enter. Oh, my. Want some new clothes, girl? Oh, what do we got?
Let me know if I may assist you. You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you.
I'm not really sure I get fashion.
I will tell you a secret. I'm not sure anyone really does.
That's fair.
Some act like they have it all figured out. And I admit I am guilty of that myself from time to time. There are, I suppose, a few actively trying to steer the herd, but most are just content to run at the front of the pack and act like they know where it's going. At the end of the day, you must feel comfortable in what you wear. If it speaks to you, what anyone else thinks doesn't matter.
See what you got.
I'm sure you'll be satisfied with the selection.
Oh my lord, it's actual clothes we can get. Ooh, that's a persuasion chance. Nice, dude. I like it. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Actual clothes.
Your patronage is appreciated.
Got like a Jedi aesthetic going on there. Nobody talking about the lack of bugs? Oh, we've been frequently talking about all the things about this game. But yeah, lack of bugs is definitely one of the nice things. For the record, though, there has definitely been bugs. Yes. People falling through the floor, people standing on desks weirdly. Mobs getting stuck on terrain. We had a quest not work properly a little bit ago when well, it wasn't really a quest, but we talked to somebody and it didn't properly fire off a tour we were supposed to see that ended up being really cool when we reloaded and watched it. So, you know, I mean, it's not bug free, but I can definitely say this. This is the least buggy Bethesda experience I have ever done by a huge factor. Like, when we're putting it in, like, the umbrella of Bethesda, this is one of the biggest steps forward in terms of bugs. Like, this is mind-blowing if you put it under the umbrella of Bethesda. Granted, to be blunt, and I think they would admit to this too, that's a pretty low bar. Let's be real. That's a pretty low bar. But it's clear they're making significant progress. And I will say this. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? This gives me an actual, like, visceral, decent expectation of Elder Scrolls 6. Can you imagine an Elder Scrolls game that's like this bug-free? Like that's weird to think about that. That's weird. That's Elder Scrolls and bugs, like that's like a marriage. Like Elder Scrolls in her nice gown and Bugs in his tuxedo. Like that's like, you know, that's a relationship. So
There's something
yeah,
be
that's
said
weird
for
to think
brand
about.
loyalty. I'd much rather
Damn.
have someone
Yeah.
comfortable with their purchase than some mythical best possible buy. Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase.
Yo,
You have my word.
like your confidence, girl. You take this pretty seriously.
Is that a surprise? These are potentially matters of life and death we're talking about here.
Fair. All right, show me what you got. What would you recommend?
Well, that's not a simple question, is it? It all depends on who's asking. I have my own personal favorites, but I wouldn't presume to know yours. Tell me, were you to find yourself in the unfortunate position of needing to use a weapon, what suits you best? Something up close and personal? Rapid fire? Is precision a consideration?
We have a shotgun, but I need something that's not up close. I like to keep my distance when I can. It's just easier if everything explodes. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Well, then personally, I would point you towards Combatech.
Okay.
I'm sure we can
Oh,
find
she actually
something
gives
that suits
recommendations.
you.
I was just expecting a smart ass answer. Okay, that works too. Whoa. That is a lot of money. Oh, it's completely modded out. Look at that. And it has a perk. 7 of 8 mods and 15% extra damage while aiming. And it's suppressed. Oh. Can I somehow get that? I want that. 40% fire rate with like, Can I sell some stuff? Maybe we can somehow afford this. I still want to know what an arc welder is. Auto-modified Grendels. Oh. Yo, we know that gun. We know that gun. Look at that. It's a VSS. How cool. That is totally a VSS. Stealth a stealth laser rifle? It's a giant light. How do you make a stealth light? Ooh, a suppressed shotgun. First we got a stealth light gun, and then we have a suppressed shotgun. Okay. I guess that's why these are at the bottom of the list. All right. Just sell your ship? I should. Is there anything I don't think there's anything I can sell, unfortunately. Nothing that's going to make me enough money to buy that delicious rifle we just saw. Bummer. Okay. I wonder how vendor inventory works in this game. That's a question we don't know yet. I wonder if it's like going to reset after a period of time or something. So how do we make this known? Do I have to like run over to this?
So, what's the point?
Of what?
This? Is it some sort of art? A Zen garden? What?
It's a communal art installation. It's supposed to look nice.
I guess. But I'm just saying, you could have a whole bat-ball field or some food stands. Something useful.
It's always something with you. It's a playground too, right?
New Atlantis is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong.
There's always something with you. All right. We haven't gone to the commercial district yet, but I don't think we need to quite yet. Hey, what's
I
up?
have a pen pal in Sidonia. We've been writing to each other the old-fashioned way. No one is born good or evil. Every day you take a step in one of those directions.
Can I help you with anything?
Oh, it just so happens I need a letter delivered to my pen pal in Sidonia. Pay is in advance. 1,000 credit.
Okay.
Bless you, child. I believe you'll find Hattie at the community center in Sidonia. Just hand her the letter. She'll know who it's from.
Don't open it yourself. It'll blow up in your face. Never liked that beat, Sidonia. That was creepy as hell. Spathrax. That's right. Space Thrax. Maybe you could do enough side quests in the city to earn the rest of that gun. Maybe, but honestly, I'm kind of really wanting to I want to see what the main story has to offer. I'm very curious. Remember, like Uncle Pete said, the game starts after the main story, so I'm not super concerned. I would be surprised if he said something like that, and then they had like a bunch of, missions that got cut off after the main story or something. I'm hoping that's not the case. We'll see, of course, but... See ya! Just kidding. Man, I need more jetpack fuel, damn. Hi.
Welcome to... Yes? You needed something?
Know anyone that needs a hand?
Most of Mast's employees have extensive training in their specific areas of expertise. But if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander Tuala of the Vanguard is just on the far side of the room.
Tuala?
The Vanguard's open to anyone who can fly.
Huh. Okay.
Stay safe.
I don't know what faction we're joining yet.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
What's the Vanguard?
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Maybe later.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Who is he?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
Hmm.